For all you skeptics out there and you stupid fundies who think you need to tell us what atheism is without actually asking us what atheism is, I'm here to give you Stupid Fundy 101. Because, why bother asking an atheist what they believe or disbelieve? Just put words in their mouth and then demand that they defend the words that you put in their mouth. Because really, is that how you want to have intelligent discourse with an atheist? Really, truly, and seriously? So you Christians and theists make assertions that your gods exist and you want us to believe it, and we're like, hey, why don't you prove it? And then you guys counter with, well, you can't prove that God doesn't exist. Well, guess what, stupid fundy? It's not my job to prove that your God doesn't exist. You're the one making an assertion. Therefore, you have the burden of proof. Next, you're all like, atheists believe in science, as if believe and faith are the same thing. Well, they're not, stupid fundies. So next, you're telling an atheist that science can't prove that God doesn't exist. And the answer is, it's not up to science to prove that God doesn't exist, stupid fundy. But of course, then you move on to things like the Big Bang, and you're like, atheists can't prove that everything came from nothing. First of all, what atheist claims that everything came from nothing? You guys say that we say that everything came from nothing. Atheism doesn't say anything about everything coming from nothing. Stupid. So what did happen before the Big Bang? And the answer is, we don't know. Not nothing. It's you guys that want to put therefore God on the end of that one. But the next one is by far the best one that I read on apologist blogs, which is Modern Science is Atheistic and Anti-Christian. And of course, my answer is that what all the Christian scientists say? Huh, stupid fundies? Huh? And the next one is atheists ignore the evidence for God. What evidence? Where? Why don't you present some? But of course, you'll go on to say that atheists know in their heart that God actually exists. And I don't know how you know this, how you know what's in my heart. I mean, my heart pumps blood, and my head tells me you don't know what I know. But of course, your Bible says the fool in his heart says there is no God, which is not what most atheists are saying. What we're saying is, we don't believe you're claiming a God until you prove that claim true, stupid fundies. And next, you say that atheists say we're all just animals. So we're all just bony meat sacks filled with goo and squishy bits. I don't know why you think we're putting down humans or the human race by thinking that. And of course, atheism doesn't say that. Science does. But because you say that we say we're all just meat sacks with gooey centers, obviously we have no morals. Well, if you honestly truly think that without a God you can't have any morals, then please, for the love of your God, stay religious. And next, of course, you pull out the old favorite of like Godwin's Law plus like a bunch of atheist atrocities, and you say, look at these names. These guys were all atheists, and look what they were like. Oh, look, it's the atheist atrocities argument. Yawn. So, first of all, we don't even know that all of them were actually atheists or not. Second of all, you don't have any causation to say that they killed because of or in the name of atheism, since all of them basically took their cults of personality and pretty much in essence treated them like a state religion. So I, as an atheist, don't have to answer for what Hitler and Pol Pot and Stalin and Mao did. So stop bringing that up. And finally, you guys take umbrage with us comparing your God to flying spaghetti monsters and Santa Claus and fairies and unicorns. And you're like, my God is not like those things. My God is special. You can't compare that to stuff we know doesn't exist. So what you're telling us and what you expect us to believe is that there's nothing about your God or his story in his holy book that's wildly implausible or completely ridiculous. Oh, but I know that stuff's different, because it's in my divinely inspired, infallible holy book. Uh-huh, right. Stupid fundies.